Good morning. Don't mind all the creaks and cracks of my old rocking chair, but I really felt to sit this morning. This morning, as we go into this week, I really feel like it's important for us to remember that God rested. God created the heavens and the earth. He created all the individual stuff that's within them, and on the seventh day, He rested. You know, God didn't stop, right? Because He still kept the world spinning. He still kept the gravitying. He still kept the animals alive and multiplying. He still kept the molecules doing what molecules do. When they're heated, when they're cooled, when they're left to themselves, He still kept the world turning, but God rested on the seventh day. I'm sitting here in my rocking chair today to tell you that I believe that we hit the ground hard and heavy in January 2025. So much to accomplish, so much to do, so many wonderful things, really. And February came, and like that, I felt it. It woke me up in the night from a really good rest, I might add. It's time to rest. It's time to rest. Do I mean cut out your praying, cut out your loving, cut out your ministering, cut out your reading, cut out your teaching, cut out your getting up early in the morning? No. Not in my best Pittsburghese accent. No, that is not what I'm saying. I am saying this. Is there somewhere in your heart, is there somewhere in my heart that believes that if I stop spinning the plates, God will let them fall? If I stop praying the prayers, God will stop moving His hand? Is there something in me that believes that if I rest, everything will fall apart? Do I believe that God can do what He does even without my prayers? Back to my Pittsburghese, am I saying you ought to cut it out? No. Do not cut it out. But know that He is the Lord. He is God. Nothing is impossible with Him. He can do all things. Even He rested. Was it because He was tired? No. Do we rest when we're tired? We should. God doesn't get tired. God doesn't stop. He doesn't relent. He is the eternal one. He's God. He doesn't get tired. We're humans. We do. And He knows it. He created us. He knows that we are dust. And I believe that we are entering into a season, and it might be short and it might be long, where He says, rest. Rest. Take my yoke upon you. Take my yoke upon you, Jesus said, and learn from me. My yoke is easy and my burden is light. When you enter into a yoke with me, when you become one with me, you will find rest for your souls. Do you know that ancient Hebrews connotated rest with the promised land? That they would enter into rest. That they would enter into a ceasing from striving. Canaan, the promised land, that was a foreshadowing. Any of you who are working on your English 10 will know that a foreshadowing gives us some hints. It tells us about something that's coming. What in heaven's name were the Hebrews foreshadowing to us as they desired, strived, marched through the desert for 40 years and then 40 more to enter into rest? Well, Jesus came and he gave his life for us, that we might enter in by the blood of the Lamb to salvation. And that by entering into salvation, we might find that we have entered into rest, just as the story of Israel wandering in the desert tells us, foreshadows to us. I was watching The Shack with some girlfriends, and I was reminded of a scene when Mac walks up onto the porch and Papa is sitting on the porch. And it was a little comical because it was really overplayed. It was over dramatized, but there sits Papa on the porch in a rocking chair with these dark sunglasses on. I wish I had a pair, just so you could see how sort of silly it looked. It was really overpronounced. And Mac said, "Hey, everybody needs to relax sometimes." And Papa said, "Oh, Mac, you have no idea what I'm accomplishing from this place." That moment there on the porch with Papa spoke to me so sweetly. He is not agitated. He is not running around like a chicken with his head cut off. "Oh no, this one did that, I gotta take care of it. Oh no, this one did that, I gotta take care of it. Oh no, nothing's ever gonna be the same again." That's not God. He is at rest, and he is God. And we cannot unsettle him, because he knows the end from the beginning. And when we cannot, he can. Nothing is impossible with him. And so today, as you go into this week, let that word rest play in your mind and in your heart, and remind you that in him we will find rest for our souls. We don't need to run around, scurrying around like ants, just here and there and crazy and this and that. And we need to rest in his godness. And it's going to be a great day.